"Garrett," she said, trying to keep her tone as neutral as possible. "I just remembered that I left my coat with the footmaid in the check room." It gave Melody an avid, almost perverse feeling of pleasure to allude to the snubby young hostess, i.e., the morosely taciturn attendant who'd spirited away her mink before she, Princess Melody, had so much as a sporting chance to gain her bearings in the new and as yet unfamiliar surroundings in which she'd momently found herself, much less deign the aforesaid floozy carte blanche to convey her coat to the check room. With an affectation of high-nosed contempt, especially seeing that Garrett had been overly chummy with the bitch. "Can you wait here a moment while I go fetch it?" she asked. Melody, of course, was throwing out a hint. For in truth, she expected Garrett to go fetch it for her. And he could read this loud and clear. For she had no desire whatsoever to be caught short in a sticky confrontation with the testy young toast mistress at the eat shop, knowing that it could very well lead to a cat fight, or worse. For the woman, who was more than 3 heads taller than Melody, and at least twice her physical strength, appeared to be a tad too much at home on her own turf for Melody's comfort. On top of everything else, this spike-haired dragon would surely be in cahoots with the head chef, the proprietor, and members of the wait staff and their menials. Not to mention the mafioso goon they'd hired for their protection. To repair to the restaurant unattended would be like ski jumping on a razor blade. Thus, from Melody's skewed, albeit jaded perspective, it was preferable, by far, to authorize her private solicitors, whom she kept on retainer 24/7, to do all the dirty work in her behalf, so that she would have extra time on her hands to address herself to the onerous onus of perpetuating the purportedly respectable appearance of keeping her fingers spotlessly clean at all times. As it was, in despite of the fact that Melody, who was undifferentiable from the vast majority of her fellow non-vegetarian travelers, insofar as the varieties of animal flesh she savored, devoured some umpteen-plus pounds of beef and poultry every month. She was too squeamish, just the same, to slit the throat of a cow or cut off the head of a chicken, much less a monkey. But then again, she rationalized. So was the lion's share of the hoi polloi.